We are honored to welcome José Antonio Martínez Aguilar, who is the founder, chairman of the board, and global CEO at Making Science. José Antonio brings over 25 years of experience in technology, corporate strategy, and digital transformation, with deep expertise in data and AI. An engineer and IE MBA graduate, he has held key leadership roles at Vodafone, M-Centric, and Google, and is a leading voice in digital innovation and AI-driven organizational strategy. José Antonio, the floor is yours.
So good morning. First of all, congratulations to all the graduates. You made it after 15 months, and I know it's a big effort. So I'll start with my address. So faculty, families, friends, and above all, graduates, I feel truly honored to be here with you today on your graduation day. Almost 30 years ago, I was sitting there where you are, right, graduating from my business school. That period was really transformative for me, not only what I learned here, but also how it changed myself and how it changed the way I see the world, right? And today what I want to do is, I have 30 years of experience, and one of the good things of getting older is that you get experience. I'm going to learn I'm going to share with you 4 lessons that have been very, very helpful in my career. And when things get tough, in your career, you want it or not, probably you will remember one of them, and it will be helpful for all of you. Lesson number 1 is to be grateful, right? If you are seated here, you are among the 1% of the world. You are really privileged, right? And most people in the world don't have the opportunity that you have here. There is a lot of people in the world with a lot of talent, with big dreams, that don't have the opportunity of being sitting here. So you are very lucky, and you need to be very, very, very grateful, right? You need to be grateful to your parents that helped you to be here, to your friends, your family, your teachers, your professors, and also you need to be grateful to yourself, right? Because you've made a big effort to really make this program, right? Gratitude will make your journey in this planet a much richer experience, right? And probably I learned that a bit too late in my life. So I think if you think about to be very grateful with people, your life will be much easier, right? In 1995, just when I finished the program here, I participated in the launch of Airtel, that later was Vodafone Spain. That experience, together with what I learned here, helped me in my career tremendously. I was able to grow very quickly. I was promoted. That was thanks to the generosity of the people around me, right? So I'm really grateful to all the bosses I have, to the teachers whom I learned a lot here, to my professors, and of course to my family, my wife Raquel, who was very supportive in those years, but I was working a lot. I was working 7 days a week, traveling a lot, with a lot of effort, right? So, and of course, ambition was very important, in really be able to face those challenges of that work. But it was the people, the family that was around me that really made me able to really take on those challenges, right? So lesson number 1, be grateful, right? With the people around you, and also for the opportunities that life gives it to you. As I said before, a lot of people in the world have a lot of talent, a lot of dreams, and don't have the opportunities that we might have. So we're very, very grateful about the opportunities that life gives to us. So as advice, say thank you often. Lesson number 2, be wise about the roller coaster, right? When you leave IE, you will start a career. Maybe you build your own business. Maybe you join a company. Maybe you will join different companies, and your path will follow different roads along your professional career. And your career will have ups and downs, success and setbacks, wins and losses. But remember that all of those are part of you, right? Human beings, we tend to amplify what happens in the short term, right? When something goes wrong, we think it's the end of the world. And when something is great, we think it will last forever, right? So after Vodafone, I started a company called M-Centric with some other partners, right? I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, so after my experience at Vodafone, I decided to launch this company. We were excited. We really wanted to change the world, right? The company has some success, but also a lot of setbacks, right? Then the internet bubble burst. That was like 20 years ago, and we have to struggle a lot, right? There were nights I could not sleep. I was thinking, I made a huge mistake. I may fail in my family. I may fail in my friends. Looking back, those difficult years made me mature. They taught me humility. They taught me resilience. And they gave me lessons that accelerated my career on everything that happens afterwards, right? Life and career are roller coasters. When you're at the top, enjoy it. And when you are going down, remember, that fall is creating the energy that will get you to new heights. What if that fall and that setback is exactly what you need at that moment? So lesson number 2, be wise enough to understand that you will make mistakes and you will have successes. What really matters is what you learn on the journey. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can this make me better? That mindset changes everything. Lesson number 3, be ambitious in who you become. After M-Centric, I had the opportunity to join Google in different markets. That was almost 20 years ago. I thought I knew a lot, but in reality, I had a lot to learn. I was surrounded by incredibly smart people at Google. So I made a choice. Instead of trying to prove how good I was, I focused on learning, listening, and enjoying the journey. I traveled a lot, worked with amazing people, and those years created the foundation of what making science is today. After 10 years at Google, I was ready for a new adventure, so I started Making Science. 10 years later, Making Science is a company with more than 1,000 people that operates in 18 countries. I always wanted to build a great company, but I was only able to build it because who I had become slowly over the years while learning. Great psychologist Carl Jung taught us that good and evil are in every heart of every human being, and each of us decides who we want to become, good or evil. Also, legendary coach John Wooden reminded us that we should not compare with others, but we should never cease trying to be the best that we can be. So lesson 3, be ambitious, but not only in what you want to achieve, but especially in the person that you want to become. Be ambitious and be ethical. Titles, money, success, all of that will come and go. But the person you are becoming will stay with you forever. Lesson number 4, the most important lesson, be yourself. Each of us has an internal compass. We all want to follow a path that feels truly ours. There were moments in my career where I tried to fit into a mold. I behaved in a way that I thought others expected. In those moments, I was less effective and less happy. When I allowed myself to be more authentic, to live in my own way, things started to flow much better. People can feel when you are real. And it's not easy to find a place where you can be yourself. It takes time, it takes experimentation, it will bring some frustration, but keep trying and you will find that place. Be yourself with your family, with your colleagues, with the people you lead. When you do, you will shine, and people will want to work with you and for you. Be yourself. There is not a better person that you can be than yourselves. And a final thought. You graduate at the best possible time. We are living in incredible times with the revolution of artificial intelligence. Many people are scared, and there are real challenges: ethical, social, economic. But I'm convinced that this revolution will bring more abundance to the world than any previous technological revolution in history. I honestly don't think there has ever been a better time in history to be sitting where you are right now. You have the ability to create and to build at levels that were unthinkable before. You can use AI and technology to build companies, to solve real problems, to improve people's lives. You have more tools, more knowledge, and more reach than any generation before you. Use all of that not just to succeed, but to contribute. So graduates, congratulations. Be grateful. Be wise about the roller coaster. Be ambitious on who you become. And above all, be yourself. Don't just build a great career, build a great life full of contribution. Thank you very much.